Any luck? Any luck with getting her, Mr. Sarah?
I'm trying to move her right now, Judge. I thought we just did a Chantel Corbin for
No.
failure to display and oh no, I guess that's a different one. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Good morning, Ms. Corbin. Can you turn on your camera, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is the people of the city of Detroit versus Chantel Corbin, ticket number P1403155. Ms. Corbin is charged with having expired plates, no insurance, and passing on the left. May I have your appearances, please?
Rudy Sarah, P35720, on behalf of Chantel Corbin.
Ms. Corbin, please state your name for the record.
Chantel Corbin.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Corbin is before the court for pre-trial this morning. Mr. Sarah, how would your client like to proceed?
Your Honor, if I understand the offer correctly, Ms. Corbin is being asked to plead responsible to improper passing, and the other two matters would be dismissed.
Right,
Is
so,
that what you understood, Ms. Corbin?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I have a plea recommendation that shows she would plead to blockading, and then
That's
counts 1 and 2 would be dismissed.
okay.
Is that what you'd like to do, Ms. Corbin?
Yes.
Okay, do you plead responsible to the amended charge of blockading?
Yes.
And Mr. Sarah, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket for the factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will enter a responsible plea to the amended charge of blockading traffic. Ms. Corbin, your fine is going to be $175, and you'll need to pay that within 14 days, okay?
You say 14 days.
Yes.
Can I get some more time for that? That's really not enough time.
I can't extend the time for civil infractions. If you don't pay it in 14 days, it's just going to go up. It'll go up to, let me tell you, it'll go up to $215.
Wow. Oh, okay.
All right. All right, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello. Let me tell you about this.
You don't have to be. How you doing?
For the bench trials, yes.
We don't have a bench trial.
She usually tell everybody, you know, she does her bench trials in person.
I was just on her last week on Zoom. I didn't know.
Okay.
That's what she just.
Have we seen Kenyetta more movies? I know she's kind of up, she bounces around.
Yeah.
I try for sure.
Ms. Cole, this is Crystal 435. Mr. Wozniak leads you 435.
Mr. Wozniak.
Okay. You know what, I'll do it right now, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Bye-bye.
Just a quick laugh. The other are in Chatsworth. This guy has like 20 tickets. And you want me to take them? I said, if they land in my room, I'll do it. Otherwise, you do. And you're 28. I said, but I wrote it down. Exactly. But I mean, so far it's only off trail. You know, we might skate on that one. Yes. Okay, that, oh, then come on, site, that's okay. That, we can still do it. Let me know when we get back. Oh, come on. Sit over here. Okay.
I said, put those things around to do.
All you gotta do is add it to the order. No, I mean, almost. Sign of people in Crystal. Sign of people in. I could just like that.
Left me with Ross.
This person.
Now, it may end up that they will juggle the plea bargain somewhere or another. And if we get it in other teams, they can figure out something like the disorder. Where they really know this is it. They might do, but oh, no, I was just telling her it was a good decision.
You filed that in 620. I was put 620. No, 620.
621,
What do you say on here?
says 622.
622. Thank you.
Yeah, you know better. Would you keep this with the phone, the phone file? So that you have her phone number when we're gonna ask for a special court appointed lawyer. And you know how the judge always does get their phone number? So I just figured we'd write it down and we could put it in the file. Thanks. Really sad. I'll just wait. Really sorry. No, it's a mistake.
Zach?
Morning, Judge.
I'm good. Your name, ma'am?
Bianca Coleman.
Okay. Come forward, Ms. Coleman. All right, this is the people of the city of Detroit versus Bianca Coleman. Ticket number P1402407. She's charged with allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Also calling ticket number P1405747. She's charged with disorderly conduct. Calling ticket number P1402271. She's charged with seatbelt assembly violation, smoking marijuana within the passenger area of a vehicle, and open alcohol in a motor vehicle. And there are a couple other tickets. Let's see if they are on the docket for today. Also calling ticket number P1405663. That matter is charged, she's charged with littering, and also calling ticket number P1405736. She's charged with littering. May I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Daniel Wozak, and my bar number is P35225. Will you tell the judge your name for the record, please?
Bianca Coleman.
All right, good morning, Ms. Coleman.
Good morning.
Ms. Coleman is before the court this morning for trial on all matter, trial and formal hearing. Mr. Wozak, how would your client like to proceed?
Your Honor, I do want to advise the court that Officer Billy Bird is present, but after reviewing the facts of the case with my client in preparing for trial, I believe there is a valid search and seizure issue in this case. So we're going to request the court appoint special attorney to research and brief that issue.
Okay. And that is on the marijuana case? Which case is that on?
Actually, Judge, it involves what I it involves what I believe is the improper search of a purse of a passenger for a traffic stop.
Okay.
My understanding is they would not be able to go into a personal container if they're not part of the reason the vehicle was stopped. And that's the issue that we would need to research. That would involve both the alcohol and the marijuana part of the case.
Okay,
So that's why we wanted to take a look.
all right. So, Ms.
Oh, lastly, Judge?
Yes.
I did
Okay.
provide my client's phone number in, so
Thank you. I see it. I was just going to ask her for that and figure out how we could stop the YouTube from recording her number, but I have it. All right, so what we're gonna do, Ms. Coleman, is to schedule this matter for a pretrial and have counsel assigned to represent you so that they can address the constitutional issues that your lawyer believes are present. And so I have your number. I will schedule this matter for a pretrial, and over the pretrial, it'll be over Zoom. You'll meet your lawyer on that day and time, okay? And they may actually contact you before that day and time. But the pretrial is going to be on June 20th at 8:30. You'll just Zoom into the courtroom and
The same courtroom that I've been,
yes, ma'am.
okay, so I have it in my phone. I just want to make sure.
Yes, ma'am. So June 20th at 8:30 a.m. All right, you're all set.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck, and I think you're doing good.
All right, you too, ma'am.
On my other live, Judge, I'm waiting for officers or offers from this court.
Okay. You said officers? It's 10:05.
I'll start checking in.
Okay. All right. Good morning, Ms. Murad.
Morning, Judge. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good, good.
Are you ready on Khalil?
I am, Your Honor. Unless there's an officer present.
Let's see, who's the officer? And Valerie. Let's see if, oh, Valerie is here. He's here.
Okay, I have to talk to the prosecutor then, Your Honor.
Let's see where she is. She may be in 10. I'll move you to 10.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Hey, good morning, Ms. Cole.
Good morning. Steve Wazak asked me to zoom in. I don't know if it was on that case you just put on the record.
That wasn't it.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if that was it or not, but I'm gonna make you a co-host. And I think Mr. Wazak is going to be in room 5.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Sarah.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm trying to see if we can assist Mr. Wazak some, since he has those in-person matters. Can you check room 5 to see if he needs any assistance with any of those individuals?
I did
Oh.
that a moment ago, but I'll do it again, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thursday, we are going out to lunch for Crystal's birthday. Since we have no afternoon.
You know, Judge, next week, I'm sorry, Christmas morning. I'll be doing Zoom 2 days, 2 weeks in a row.
Oh,
So-
no school?
Well, summer camp doesn't start
Okay.
until 26th,
Okay.
and graduation is the 13th.
Okay.
The
I'm
first
trying
one,
to figure out what I'm doing.
but I'll remind you.
You trying to figure out something?
Yeah, well, you got something? You got something? Crystal, just come up with something. You know how I am. Just figure it out. In March. In March. Figure it out. All right, who would you like to call first?
Chantel Cody, please.
Ms. Coney, come forward, please. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Chantel Coney. This is ticket number P1432589. Ms. Coney's charged with disorderly conduct. May I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Will you tell the judge your name, please?
Good morning, Ms. Coney. Good morning. Ms. Coney is before the court this morning for trial. Mr. Wazak, how would your client like to proceed?
It is my information that Officer Madsen has not appeared. I am making a motion to dismiss.
All right, so I am looking in the Zoom breakout room. I do not see an Officer Mabson. Officer Carter, has Officer Mabson checked in with the court?
No, Your Honor.
So it is now 10 a.m. Ms. Coney was scheduled to be here at 9 a.m. The officers failed to appear. And because he's failed to appear, the court is going to dismiss the case against you, ma'am. You're all set. You're welcome.
Then Judge, we could do Georgina Chandler James.
Ms. Chandler James, you can please step forward. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Georgina Chandler James, ticket number P1408381. She's charged with entering a vacant dwelling without owner's permission. May I have your appearances, please?
Daniel Wazak with the defendant. Will you tell the judge your name, please?
All right, good morning, ma'am. Ms. Chandler James is before the court for trial this morning. Mr. Wazak, how would your client like to proceed?
It is my information that Officer Ostrakis has not appeared for trial. I am making a motion to dismiss.
Okay, so I don't see Officer Astrakis in the breakout room. Officer Carter, has Officer Astrakis appeared before the court?
Was that Officer Taylor?
Astrakis is Astrauckas.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So the time again is now 10:10. The officer has failed to appear. Because the officer has failed to appear, the court is going to grant your lawyer's motion dismissing the case against you, ma'am. You're all set. You're welcome.
And then I also have in the courtroom Lakeisha Cook.
Ms. Cook, come forward, please. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Lakeisha Sierra Cook, ticket number P1415630. She's charged with a civil infraction of failure to stop in a school zone, having expired plates. It looks like she was warned for no proof of insurance. May I have your appearances, please?
Daniel Wazak with the defendant. Will you tell the judge your name, please?
Good morning, ma'am. Ms. Cook is before the court for trial this morning. Mr. Wazak, how would your client like to proceed?
It is my information that Officer Martinez has not appeared for today's trial and formal hearing. Based on that, I am making a motion to dismiss both matters.
I don't see either an Officer Martinez or Dobis, D-O-B-I-S, in the Zoom breakout room. Have either of those officers checked in with the court?
No, Your Honor.
The court is going to grant your lawyer's motion dismissing the ticket, the counts against you because the officers have failed to appear. You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. I have a couple of Zooms I'll be bringing in too.
Okay.
Judge,
Yes.
I think that you might beat me up about something.
What?
Eric Martinez,
Mhm.
he's on our sick list.
Oh, is he?
I just happened to find this
Oh.
on the desk up under, and I noticed that Eric Martinez.
Is it today's date?
This was,
Oh,
no, it's not today's date.
no, then do we know he was sick? They're supposed to give you whatever day.
They should, yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to give you one. Yes, to the prosecutor.
Right. Why's our docket so light? I thought we were gonna be kind of stacked.
I mean, the docket is big, it's just, anybody can read. You see, they're all these tickets.
Goodness. Huh?
Cooks.
Oh, yeah. Did you get it? Did you figure it out? I thought.
Yeah.
Did I mess up?
You have a lot of stuff.
Right.
I hold everybody to
This man got a lot of stuff too.
Regarding
Oh,
no, not they. By himself.
Or Calvin and Kendricks.
okay, great.
I
Bring them out.
Somebody, a random individual, like on the plan, and I'm like, this is not trial. This is not reading. I mean, just have a talk. You know, I my nerves.
All right, Mr. Calvin, you can turn on your camera, sir. We see you. Just a second. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Saudi Calvin. This is ticket number P1424763. He's charged with driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle, no insurance, and having improper plates. May I have your appearances, please?
Rudy Sarah, P35720 on behalf of Saudi Calvin. Mr. Calvin, would you state your name, please?
Saudi Calvin.
All right, good morning, Mr. Calvin.
Good morning.
Your Honor, Mr.
So-
Calvin is here on the show cause docket. He indicates that he has some documents he needs to obtain to show compliance and has requested a continuance of the pretrial.
All right, thank you. The court is going to schedule Mr. Calvin's matter for pretrial. Mr. Calvin, your pretrial is going to be on June 20th at 8:30 a.m. So you'll Zoom back in on that day and time.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you then.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you said Kendricks.
Correct.
See if Mr. Kendricks will come out. Can you go in and ask him to come out? I sent him a request.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, thank you, Mr. Kendricks. You can turn on your camera, sir. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Theodore Kendricks, ticket number P1443971. He's charged with driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle and no insurance. May I have your appearances, please?
Rudy Sarah P35720, appearing on behalf of Theodore Kendricks, who is on Zoom with us. Mr. Kendricks, would you please state your name?
Theodore Kendricks.
Good morning, Mr. Kendricks.
Your Honor, Mr. Kendricks is here from the show cause docket, and he would like to request a pretrial. I would request that the show cause be dismissed in view of his voluntary appearance today, and that he be assigned a pretrial date.
All right, thank you. The court is going to assign Mr. Kendricks a pretrial date. Mr. Kendricks, you're going to Zoom back in for pretrial. That'll be on June 20th at 8:30 a.m.
June 20th.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They won't send you in the mail anything as a reminder, so please write that down. If you don't show up, a warrant will be issued for your arrest.
Okay. June 20th at 8:45.
8:30, but 8:25 works too.
Same Zoom as today.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see as many people left in these rooms.
June 20th.
Campbell's. When's Mr. Brown waiting on? Oh. Where are these people? Morning, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Brown.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Are you ready on your case yet?
I have not spoken to the prosecutor. I've just been in the waiting room. I did send her some documents, but maybe I can try to call her.
Yes, please. I see she is in room 1.
Okay, or you put me in there, it's fine.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you very much.
We're talking to officers, but I'll put you in room 1.
Okay, thank you.
Judge?
Yeah.
Excuse me. I tried to see if we could get one of these for the day, but they don't have one.
Oh,
I just wanted you to be aware that same officer is on trial for Mr. Cunningham today, so we don't have one, so.
okay. They were the most. Good morning, Ms. Robinson.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor, there's a resolution ready.
Okay, great.
And I'm gonna draft that now, Your Honor.
All right, she's drafting the resolution and then we'll be ready to call your case, okay?
Thank you.
And Ms. Robinson, there were some additions. It's just some fees that they're gonna submit to her, like, you know, those standard BC fees that they have, but she'll have during the duration of the period to do all that.
All right, and I'll follow up with you later, and about what we talked about, that other
Okay,
issue.
awesome. Okay, so let me draft this up and I wanna scan it to myself so you'll have a copy.
All right, thank you.
And Madam Clerk, it's just two other things I need. So it's on George Cunningham. He's the one with a lot of cases at trial. I think the only officer here is Hill, so. And then one more SOS, Madam Clerk. This is the one where retained counsel is here on Khalil. He's the last one at trial. Just two more questions. See, I'm trying to knock all these out for the court. Bianca Coleman, is she up here today? Bianca Coleman? She's done?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can release Officer Bird. I'll let him know.
Oh, yeah, we gave her a new date.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
She needs to sign counsel.
Okay, yeah. And then Shami, Chami. Mohammed Shami, he's second tonight.
You see?
I'm not sure what was going on. I talked to the officer, but I wasn't sure.
No, I think he's checked in.
Chami, okay. So I'll let the officer know. Thank you. All right. Should be able to wrap it up soon. Judge, I did talk to Mr. Brown.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So he's in.
Mr. Wazak. Mr. Wazak, are you ready on Crooks, Charara, and those are the two that you're ready on?
Yes, those are the two I am ready on, Judge.
All right, this is the people of the city of Detroit versus Hussein Charara. This is ticket number P1330442. He's charged with no insurance, and he has a civil infraction for violation of the basic speed law. May I have your appearances, please?
My name is Daniel Wazak on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Charera, will you tell the judge your name, please?
My name is Hussein
Yes.
Sharara.
All right, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Mr. Charara is before the court for arraignment on the bench warrant. Mr. Wazak, how would your client like to proceed?
I'd ask that the warrants be recalled due to his presence today, and the city is recommending dismissal of proper document.
All right, thank you. The court will recall the warrants. The court does have a plea recommendation. The city is moving to dismiss the misdemeanor count. Mr. Charara, I don't know if you paid your speeding ticket, but
I
if
did,
you had,
ma'am.
okay, well, very good. Your case is going to be dismissed. You're all set.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Mr. Crooks, you can turn on your camera, sir.
Can I leave?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Roger Lee Crooks Jr. Ticket number P1392465. He's charged with the civil infraction of disregarding a red or amber signal and driving while license suspended. May I have your appearances, please?
Daniel Wazak with the defendant. Mr. Crooks, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Roger Lee Crooks Jr.
All right, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Mr. Crooks is before the court for pretrial this morning. Mr. Wazak, how would your client like to proceed?
Your Honor, I did discuss these matters with Assistant Corporation Counsel Tamika Horn. She is recommending a plea to limited access speeding 1 to 5 over. She would dismiss the driver's license ticket. I don't know if she's been able to submit that to you in writing yet.
No, I don't have it in writing. Mr. Crooks, is that something that you're interested in doing?
Yes. Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the court, counsel has represented that the city attorney has agreed to dismiss count 2 in exchange for your plea of responsible to limited access speeding 5 over. Do you want to plead responsible to that amended charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Wazak, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket for the factual basis?
Yes, I do, Judge.
Okay, the court is going to enter a responsible plea to the amended charge of limited access speeding. Mr. Crooks, your fine is going to be $125, and you'll need to pay that within 14 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You're all set.
Thank you.
Is that it? No, you still have Cunningham, right, Mr. Wazak?
Judge, I have 3 live people.
Oh,
As I said, I caught Tamika Horn a moment ago. She's dealing with a retained lawyer, and then she'll help me out.
okay, great.
Thank you. But that might be all for Mr. Sarah. I don't see anybody else in the breakout rooms.
I
No,
was
Mr.
just going to ask if you need my assistance, Mr. Wasak, because I've done all the even breakout rooms, Judge, and I don't have offers for anyone else.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sarah. You're all set.
All right, checkout time is 10:38, Judge.
Great.
Have a great day.
Thanks,
too.
Mr. Sarah.
Good to see you, Dan. Bye-bye.
We're waiting on the offer from Ms. Horn, Ms. Robinson.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Madam Clerk, I need to switch devices. I'm in your waiting room on another device. I just don't want to leave and the court thinks I'm just leaving.
Got you.
Two offers.
You may.
And this is the one from Ms. Robinson.
Okay.
Terms up here, I did scan that to her. And then this is the one for Attorney Murad.
Okay. I think we lost Miss. Let's see if we still have Mr. Murad. Oh, he's still here. You've already told him?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I told him just hold off until I brought him to the court.
Okay. Attorney Murad, are you ready on Khalil?
Sorry, ready, Your Honor.
Okay, this is the people of the city of Detroit versus Ali Khalil, ticket number 2373-89531. He's charged with disregarding a signal, red or amber. May I have your appearance, please?
Ryan Murad, PA3665, on behalf of Mr. Ali Khalil, Your Honor, respectfully requesting his presence be waived at this time as I have authority to tender a plea of responsible to the amended count of double park or impeding blockading.
All right, thank you. The court is going to waive Mr. Khalil's presence for today's formal hearing. The court does have a plea recommendation from the city attorney. They're moving to amend the charge to blockading. Mr. Murad, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket for the factual basis?
So stipulated.
Okay, the court is going to enter that responsible plea. Your client will owe $175, which will need to be paid within 14 days.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good to see you.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Ms. Robinson, are you ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let me bring out your client.
And Ms. Robinson, I did send that hard copy to you via email.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ms. Robinson, I'm gonna make you co-host. Can you go into room 3 and ask your client to come out?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. right, Ms. Campos, if you can please turn on your camera. Thank you. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Rosalia Campos. This is ticket number V111262. She's charged with failure to correct code violations in a timely manner for illegal structure. May I have your appearances, please?
Tamika Horn, appearing on behalf of the city of Detroit, P70306.
Thank you.
And good morning, if it may please the court, Sarah Robinson, P63181 for Miss Rosalia Campos. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Campos, state your name, ma'am.
Rosalia Campos.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Campos is before the court for a final pretrial this morning. Ms. Horn, Ms. Robinson, how are we proceeding?
The people have extended an offer to Ms. Robinson on behalf of her clients, and I will defer to Ms. Robinson.
Your Honor, there is an offer. There's a delayed sentence offer. My client would like to take advantage of that. She will come into compliance. She's already begun. She did pull a permit. Of course, that work can't be done until the current structure has been dismantled. She will dismantle it, and she has pulled began to pull a permit so that the work can be done with the assistance, or not with the assistance, with the guidance of the building inspectors.
Okay, thank you. So Ms. Campos, it's your desire to take advantage of the plea offer that's been extended to you?
Correct.
Okay, so I do have a plea recommendation, and the city is asking that the court take your plea of guilty to the charged offense under a 12-month delayed sentence, which would mean that as long as you pay all your costs and fines and abide by the sentencing recommendation, this will not appear on your record at all. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there is a recommendation from the city. Ms. Horn, if you can please place that on the record.
Absolutely, Your Honor, thank you. So the recommendation is for a 12-month delayed sentence. Upon full compliance, this matter will be dismissed by the court. Ms. Campos, we are asking that you pay BC fines and costs. The investigator, for the record, Your Honor, was here today and appeared for final pretrial. And that would mean they'll send a bill to us, and I'll send that to your attorney. That's just as to appearance fees and fees and notice fees. In addition to that, we ask that the structure be removed, and also further to stay in touch with BC and pull a permit upon compliance. So these are things you would have to do anyway with the structure. We appreciate you resolving this issue. There's also a invoice number that Ms. Tyson, Investigator Tyson, had given me, SPL 2020-01368. Correct. So what they'll do is they'll compile what the bills will be, and if it's okay with the court, you would have a year to come in full compliance with that offer.
Do you understand all that, Ms. Campos?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you have had an opportunity to speak with your lawyer about your trial rights, correct?
Correct.
And you understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And you want to waive those rights, correct?
Correct.
And you want to waive those rights and plead guilty to this offer, is that correct?
Correct.
Has anyone forced, threatened, or promised you anything to get you to plead guilty to this offer today?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you'll provide will be the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, Ms. Campos. Ms. Campos, I'd like to take your attention to the dates of May 20th of 21 through June 24th of 2021. Did you own property that was located at 4430 Scotton Street in the city of Detroit?
That I own property
Yeah.
and the fourth.
Yes, you have property, did you own the property located at that address?
Yes, 4430.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. And go ahead, Ms.
And at that time, were you issued a ticket for a structure that had been erected on that property?
That, I don't understand the word. That was
Were you
what?
Had you pulled a permit to build that structure on your property at 4430 Scotton? Specifically the property that if you're facing the Scotton address, it would be to the left.
To my left. It's gotten to my left. What are we talking about? Are we talking about what we're coming to this court today now?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
the
Yes,
shed?
ma'am. That's,
The
yes,
shed?
correct. Yes, the shed.
Okay. So,
And had you,
no,
okay, had you pulled, I'll just make sure that, so for the record, had you pulled permits for that property to be erected?
not at
For
that
that
time, but it is in the process at this time.
Okay, satisfied. Your Honor.
All right, satisfied, Ms. Robinson?
Satisfied.
All right, thank you. The court is also satisfied. I'll enter guilty plea to the charged offense. And the court is going to assess a $240 fine for Ms. Campos. Ms. Campos, you'll have 12 months to pay that fine.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll come back 12 months from today. Just one second. And you'll need to just make sure that all the fines, that information will be provided to your lawyer, and you'll need to make sure that all of those fines are paid for when you come back, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. June 5th at 9 a.m. is your next date.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
You're all set.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The trial is canceled, Your Honor.
Yes, and the trial will be canceled for tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, counsel. Thank you, Ms. Campos.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. You all have a blessed day. Thank you.
You too.
Thank you. Good morning, Detective Valerie.
Okay, Your Honor, may I approach that? This is the offer for
Good morning, Your Honor.
Officer Valerie. I'll grab Mr. Wazak.
Okay.
I'm not sure who's representing him.
Oh, we did Roger Crooks. Oh, yeah, we did Mr. Crooks. Mr. Detective Valerie, you were on
Cahill?
yes,
Oh,
we just handled that matter.
That's right.
Oh,
Okay, yep. We
okay.
just did it. Yep.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
All right.
Let me let Mr. Wazak know. $175. $175. Yes. You're welcome.
morning, Chief.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Just doing field trips and looking how all the rooms.
Seeing what's happening in the building?
A lot of good little action going on. How are you guys doing? Good, how are you? You still going? Are you?
Yeah, we still have a couple more. I think we got like 3 more in person. And we're done with our Zooms. Oh, except for Mr. Brown is on here still.
Right, so I have found a room
Oh,
for your.
I think he's good.
No,
Oh.
he's got to go by.
Oh, yeah, I would think so. Oh, yeah.
How's your week? Mr. Daniel, what? Yeah. Are you?
Do something good.
Oh, we can go without you.
That won't be. Don't think that's going to be.
Yeah, well, you were a nice surprise.
I know.
See, I can't.
I knew you didn't know.
Huh?
You didn't know.
money for those. It looks like there's $185 that's due for the expired plates and $160 that's due on the defective brake light ticket.
What did you fault it, Judge?
Yes, on April 14th.
Also, do you have a motion?
Your Honor, at this time, I'm going to ask the court to reopen those cases and set aside the default. It was relatively recent.
Okay. All right, if there's no objection from the people, the court will allow the cases to be reopened. Ms. Horn, you've indicated that you will dismiss one of the two counts, the defective brake lights ticket.
Yes, and it appears Mr. Collins, I believe, stated that he has that valid documentation, but it's at home. So, Mr. Wozniak.
Judge, I'm going to ask you if you consider dismissing them based on my client. Obviously, I have not seen those documents.
Or we can put it over.
The other thing I would make the court aware of, I'm sorry,
Uh-huh.
is he no longer has a view.
Oh, you don't have the 2022 Dodge Ram anymore?
No.
Okay.
Your Honor, in the interest of justice and people will dismiss those two counts expired cases and defective brake lights. And also for the record, Your Honor, I want to acknowledge our complaint officer.
All right, thank you. Officer, if you can state your name and badge number for the record. All right, thank you. All right, so the city has agreed to dismiss all the tickets against you, sir. You're all set. You're welcome.
And Your Honor, just for the record, also Officer Latou thought she had a formal hearing coming up for those two tickets, so I think there was some misunderstanding.
Oh.
That she wouldn't have been able to make anything.
Oh, okay. So
Thank you, Your Honor.
our records show that they were all today, scheduled for today.
Yeah, my says for the 8th, the rest of them.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're
The
welcome.
other gentleman in the court, you're all set.
Yes.
The other gentleman here is Douglas Kelly, Judge, who accepts the city's offer.
Okay.
Go straight to the judge.
I'm in. Okay. Mr. Kelly.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Douglas George Kelly. This is ticket number P1406834. Mr. Kelly is charged with speeding 16 to 20 miles per hour over the posted speed and no proof of insurance. Also calling ticket number P1212584. He's charged with driver's license expired. Calling ticket number P1406874. He's charged with failure to display a valid operator's license. And lastly, calling ticket number P1212573. He's charged with speeding 16 to 20 miles over the posted speed limit. May I have your appearances, please?
Tamika Horn, on behalf of the city of Detroit, P70303. And for the record, Your Honor, our complaining officer was here and is still available, Officer Anthony Hill.
Thank you.
Daniel Wozniak, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Kelly, will you tell the judge your name, please?
All right, good morning, Mr. Kelly.
Good morning.
Mr. Kelly's matters are before the court for trial and formal hearing. Mr. Wozniak, how would your client like to proceed?
I believe the city has submitted a recommendation to dismiss, Judge.
Okay. So I do have a recommendation where the city is moving to dismiss counts 1 and 2.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge, yes, it's a block meeting.
Oh.
Sorry.
6874. There's only one count on that ticket. So she's moving to dismiss count 1 on the ticket ending in 6874. He has another ticket. Is that, oh, it may not be set for trial. 6834. 6834. I'm confused by this offer, Madam Prosecutor, if you can. Yes, please.
And I wrote that one from the docket sheet.
Okay, so maybe this one is not set for trial. And that's why you didn't address it, but there's several tickets in here.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Cunningham is gonna have to be escorted out. He's cussing me out.
What is wrong with him?
Because I mentioned to him about his shirt. I want to make sure that he didn't like that. So
Oh, let me have a talk with him.
you want to talk?
Yes, please.
Okay. What if you tell him?
You can bring him in now.
Yeah.
I was gonna have to escort him,
Okay.
but I'll bring him.
And we're asking for a new date. Send me a whole bunch of construction stuff.
Okay,
I can't do that now.
you ready?
I think she's just about to put it in.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the gentleman we just had. It's just as
Thank you. You can come back up, Mr. Kelly. So we're back on the record in the matter of Douglas George Kelly. The court now has an amended plea recommendation. And in that amended plea recommendation, the city is moving to dismiss count 1 on the ticket ending in 584. The city is also moving to dismiss count 2 on the ticket ending in 834. The city is moving to dismiss count 1 on the ticket ending in 874. However, you would have to plead responsible to blockading traffic on count 1 of the ticket ending in 834. And then you have a speeding ticket that you owe $204 for. Do you understand that? Okay. Do you want to plead responsible to that one count and have the other counts dismissed?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Mr. Wozak, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket for the factual basis?
Yes, Judge, I will.
Okay, the court is going to enter a responsible plea to the amended charge of blockading. Mr. Kelly, you're going to owe $175 for that blockading charge. The other counts will be dismissed. You'll have 14 days to pay that payment, or the fine will go up $40. I can't give you any more time. Okay, all right. You're all set. Mhm. Okay, I think Mr. Cunningham is ready. Yeah. All right, so this is the people of the city of Detroit versus George Cunningham. This is ticket number P1446356. Mr. Cunningham is charged with reckless driving, no insurance, and fraudulent false insurance information. Also calling ticket number P1420301. Mr. Cunningham is charged with speeding 11 to 15 miles per hour over the posted speed and registration and/or plate violation. Also calling ticket number P1428440. He's charged with registration and/or plate violation, consuming marijuana while operating a motor vehicle, and passing on the left. Also calling ticket number P970548. Mr. Cunningham is charged with failure to display a valid operator's license. Also calling ticket number P1177436. He's charged with driving while license suspended, repeat offender, no insurance, and having improper plates. Also calling ticket number P1120389. He's charged with driving while license not valid, no insurance, and having improper plates. Also calling ticket number P1104188. He's charged with having improper plates, no insurance, and failure to display a valid driver's license. Also calling ticket number P1420304. He's charged with driving while license not valid and no insurance. Also calling ticket number P1410755. He's charged with having improper plates. Also calling ticket number X4152136. He's charged with no operator's license, multiple ops, motor vehicle operation without security, and careless driving. Also calling ticket number SP141-07551. He's charged with having improper plates. And calling ticket number P142-8487. He's charged with no insurance. Calling ticket number P82816. He's charged with driving while license not valid. And lastly, calling ticket number 19527428. He's charged with no operator's permit on person and no insurance. May I have your appearances, please?
Kenyetta on behalf of the people of the city of Detroit, P70303.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Wazak, P35225 for the defendant. Mr. Cunningham, will you tell the judge your name, please?
All right. Good morning, Mr. Cunningham. Mr. Cunningham's matters are all scheduled for trial this morning. Mr. Wazak, how would your client like to proceed?
Judge, my docket sheet only shows one ticket
Oh.
with 2 counts
Right.
set for trial.
Oh, yeah, his are all set for pretrial.
And,
Okay.
okay, so I have the one ticket written by Officer Martinez, 1428440 and 1428487. I'd ask those be dismissed. Officer Martinez has not appeared.
All right, let me just look at this sheet again. Trial. So for trial. Well, Crystal? Yes. I'm confused. Why are all his tickets? Which one? They're not trial. They do not have all his tickets. We're not.
They probably were in warrant status. So the ones that were pre-trial were in warrant status.
April 12th. So then, like, I would have had them and I would have said we send them out for trial. Right? April 12th is when he was last here and I set it for trial for today. I have,
That, because it could have been issued more than I just said.
right. I think it's one stamp, but I'm just thinking about my practice. I may not have stamped all of them just because it was a lot of them. Oh, wait, no, I did set ones for a pre-trial 766.
On April 13th, it was only 2 tickets in the schedule, so the rest of them were in warrant status.
Okay, all right. So I was just trying to double check to make sure that they weren't all set for trial. It looks like there was only 2 of them set for trial today. And that is the ones with Officer Martinez. And those tickets end in 84402 and 84402. Let me find it. 4402. Okay, 84402. And the ticket ending in 84403. So that's just one ticket. It's just one ticket. Let me just look through each and make sure I didn't stamp them. All right, so Officer Carter, I don't have an Officer Martinez or Dovis that are in the breakout room. Have either of them checked in for court today?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, so because those officers have failed to appear today, the court is going to grant your lawyer's motion and dismiss that one ticket against you. You have several other matters that are set for pretrial today. And Mr. Wazak, as to those cases, how are we proceeding?
It's my understanding after discussion with Assistant Corporation Counsel, they will need to go to trial, Judge, please.
Okay. Wait. This one looked like it was set for trial too, Crystal. Can you see if this one was set for trial? It has a stamp on it. Okay. All right, so there was one other ticket that was set for trial. That is the ticket, it's another one of the tickets that Officer Martinez and Dovis set. So the court is going to also dismiss the ticket ending in 8487. All right,
Yes, thank you, Judge.
okay. So then there's one ticket that you have, Mr. Cunningham, that is scheduled for review. And you were supposed to pay $240 on that ticket, but we'll handle that on the day set for trial. You'd like to have these other matters, all these other tickets set for trial, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so I'll set all those other matters for trial.
620.
Okay, don't do it, let's see, 620. Yeah, I can do it on 28th. We can set them for trial on June 28th. You'll come back into court. The officers will be subpoenaed to be here. If they don't appear, your lawyer will motion for the cases to be dismissed. If they do, then you'll talk with the prosecutor or we'll have a trial, okay? Yes, all right. All right, so then we'll see you back on June 28th at 9 a.m. in person. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, thank you. Mr. Brown.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think the prosecutor needs more time to review those documents.
I think that's great. And I was calling Ms. Horn to let her know. I did present several documents and we would like another date if possible, Judge.
Okay, so how is June, what's my date for pretrial? Is June 20th enough time? Ms. Horn?
And Your Honor, would that be for trial or pre-trial?
We can set it for pretrial.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. That would be enough time. I can review those and Mr. Brown, then I can connect with VC and they can give me updates on their system as well.
Thank you. On the one ticket, though, there is a license. Can that be dismissed or no?
I had to review them. You just sent them to me this morning. If I had gotten them here a little earlier, I'd have been able to know where I'm at. But
I got you. I apologize.
That's okay, not at all. You do good work. I was gonna ask you, are you standing in for Ms. Carmanis or are you guys just handling the case together?
Yeah. Either way, I'm standing in. I'll stand. I'll be a stand-in or whatever.
Okay, all right, just checking, because I know I've been working with her. So.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you very, very much. Thank
All
you.
right, so we'll see you June 20th at 8:30.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
All right,
You too.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Brown.
All right, goodbye. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.